Good morning, everybody. May 26th, absolutely gorgeous morning out. It's been probably close to a month. I'm going to say 3 weeks anyway since I did my last video. Just been super busy at work. Really nothing to report. Anyway, I do have a awesome, exciting announcement to make. So hopefully this one will get a lot of shares, because there's going to be some important information in this video about another video that is going to be mandatory to watch. Anyway, I'm not going to mention the name of the township, the location yet. I just don't want them getting bombarded. But we officially have a green light on one location for 2020. Like I said, I'm not going to tell anybody yet where that is because I've been working my butt off. All the other organizations have been working their butt off to get approvals to run their events this year. Some of the guys are getting ready to throw in the towel. They're so frustrated with how things are going, how things are looking. I'm seeing a lot of positive. Obviously, with the numbers going higher, I'm seeing a lot of negative in that. But I'm seeing a lot of positive from our townships, our municipalities, Rideau Canal, the Parks Canada. They've all sent out, for those that have applied for the permit, they're giving the green light, but that's on the water. You still need your onshore stuff where you're going to set up. So anyway, Parks is giving us the green light from what I can tell, as long as everybody does everything properly. But that doesn't mean yet that the townships have said, hey, you can go ahead. So we're all working our tail off. Every organization's working our tail off to get these approvals. So like I said, I have a green light from one township, one location, one body of water to run this year. Now there are very specific guidelines that we have to have in place. I put a proposal together about 2-3 weeks ago of a new system that SFL is going to run under. It'll be very different. It's unfortunate. I'm going to run with I have to run with no crew this year. I have to run with no stage this year. Stage is meant to attract gatherings. And in that case, if I don't need a stage, I don't need crew. It sucks not to have them. But if that's what we got to do to save this year, to get some type of a season in, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what'll happen. Anyway, hopefully we get the ball rolling. Like I said, I'm in contact with about 10 different municipalities right now. As I said, Parks Canada and other various places that through the government that we need to get a big yes from before we can go. So like I said, I hope you share that awesome news. Like I said, from what I know, that's the first I've heard of anywhere that we're getting close. We're getting close. So like I said, again, I'm not going to announce yet where that is, because I also don't want to get 100 boats signed up for this event. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start honestly capping some events, probably where I think I'm going to have an issue with making sure we have the social distancing and all of that stuff. So if you haven't registered for your membership card, I would suggest to do that. To be fair to everybody else, if you're going to register for some events this year, I really don't want any registrations this year, because things could go backwards, and I don't want to be sending everybody. I've actually let some e-transfers expire. So please don't register for events right now. But if you want, it's only $25 a person. You still get all the benefits from the sponsors, all of that stuff. It doesn't guarantee you we're going to fish this year, but it'll hold your spot. So if you want to register for events, get your membership card. This isn't a sales pitch so I can get more money from memberships. It's only to be fair to those that have already bought it, because I've already sold probably 100 this year. So if you want to start holding your spots to get into events, I'd get your card now. I accept the e-transfer for it. You can buy it online. I don't really want checks. We're trying to abide by all of this stuff. So if you can e-transfer or a credit card online, if you have to send a check, send a check. I just prefer you not to do that. And like I said, please, for now, don't sign up for events, as in paying e-transfer for each individual event or online with the credit card. Just get your card, email me what events you want to fish. Both your members have to have the card of a team. If you don't have a member yet, that's fine. They'll have to get it later or you'll lose your spot. But I would suggest, like I said, if you want to start registering for events now and you've been waiting to see what's going on, things are looking good that we're going to have somewhat of a year. And like I said, numbers are high for the first 2 events already. We're 50, 60 for the first 2. It trails off a bit down later. But some events I'm probably going to cut off at 50 boats just so I'm guaranteed to have no issues. We don't want to give any townships a hard time. And we certainly don't want a black mark on SFL or any other organization, to be honest. So we're going to do our part to keep everybody happy that's allowing us to come to their location. So like I said, some events already have 40 boats. I might be capping that event at 50, and if you're not in, you might want to do it now. So like I said, get your card and get your name in there. Email me what events you want to do. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video on what the tournament procedures are going to be this year. This is going to be 100% mandatory to watch. I need you to confirm to me, if you're in an event, that you have watched the video to understand the rules and the guidelines. These are rules and guidelines that I have put in place, and there's some stipulations that government organizations have put in place of what they want to see done. Anybody that breaks a single rule, you're going to be disqualified. You're done. Because with the very little small opportunity we're going to be given, we can't be the ones screwing it up. So I have no worries at all that everybody's going to follow the procedures and all of that stuff, but I have to be as dead serious as possible. I don't want to get a phone call, SFL anglers didn't do what they were supposed to do. So over the next, let's say, week or so, I'm going to make this video that tells you the procedure. There's going to be probably 10 different flights. It'll be boats of 10 every 15 minutes. You're going to actually get launching times. You're going to get blast off time, and you're going to get weigh-in time. So if you're flight 1 as of right now, boat 1 to 10, just be prepared. You're going to have to get your boat in the water at a launch of your choice between 5 and 5:15. You're going to have to tell me where you're going so I can have it organized. Then you're going to be blasting off at 6. We have tons of daylight this year. Start times are going to change. All right? We have to do this to get everything organized. And then your weigh-in time will be 3. All right? If you're blasting off at 6, it's the same amount of fishing hours, but you're going to be done a little earlier. And the very last flight's going to come in at 5. This is what we have no choice but to do to give the spacing. Another thing, like I said, no stage. It'll just be straight up me, scales, recording, and that's going to be it. You will be e-transferred as soon as the tournament is over. I will sit in my truck and I will e-transfer as soon as the tournament's over. You guys, your winnings. I don't want you hanging around. You get in your boat and you can watch, as usual, live online results. If I can set up a camera to do live stream the weigh-ins, I'll try to do so. You know how that works with us being out in the wilderness. Sometimes there's not a good enough signal, but I will try my best to set something like that up. And there's nothing saying we're even going to have a year. Things could go backwards. The township that already gave me approval might say in 2 weeks, listen, numbers have tanked. You can't come now. So it ain't a guarantee, but it's looking very positive. So keep doing what you're doing out there. Don't be these COVIDiots from Toronto in the parks. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you guys are all doing a great job. I've heard no complaints from us Eastern Ontario area people. So please keep it that way. The Parks Canada says they see no reason why we can't do what we've proposed to do. So let's keep them happy. Let's keep everything going the way it is. Stay tuned for the next video. Get out, enjoy the weather in your area, in your house. Stay out of the parks, stay out of the beaches, just do what you need to do. We're getting close. Anyway, other than that, I hope everybody's excited about that. I know I'm super excited about it. Again, it sucks that we're going to have to fall back a bit on everything that SFL's grown into with the stage and the live release and all of that awesome stuff with the sponsors. I still have a plan in mind for all my sponsors. You're still going to be getting showcased. Trust me. Don't worry about that. You're always front and center in my thoughts. So anyway, other than that, hope you like the good news, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.